Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to another edition of the Brooklyn Baby Podcast. Let me adjust my camera. Okay. Welcome to another edition of the Brooklyn Baby Podcast, and I'm not going to do another take. With me, your host, Charlene Sabb. Well, happy Saturday. Actually, I was supposed to have filmed this days ago, but life is life, and I'm booked and busy, okay? And I'm trying to catch the Alabama game to see my cousin, number 3, Keon Sabb, play and do his thing. The game is like just starting. But I just want to hop on here for a quick moment just to be with you on this fine Saturday. Hopefully everyone had a wonderful week. I'm just, like I said, with my 2 businesses booked, busy. Hey, God is great and always supplies my needs, and he's always on time. So I want to give praise to the utmost highest, the Lord Christ Jesus and Father God. Thank you. Anyway, well, this episode today is about baby daddy and baby mama drama. Baby mama, baby daddy drama. Which I'm just going to just say this, there shouldn't be any. Okay? And if you're guilty of causing that type of drama, shame on you, shame on you, shame on you. And I'm not trying to say like everyone's relationship with their child's mother or father is going to be peachy, because I know with my son's father, there have been ebbs, flows, highs, lows. And there's been times I called that man everything but a child of God, even recently, for different reasons. But my point is, I'm really speaking to people who are trying to use their child as a bargaining tool. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. If you have and this really is for my ladies. This is really for my ladies, because most of the women have custody of the child. Stop trying to be the gatekeeper. Stop trying to keep your child from having a harmonious relationship with his or her child that he's most likely paying child support for, just because you are in your feelings because you couldn't have the man. I'm hearing so many stories about women using their child as a chess piece, a bargaining chip, and that is terrible. Life is so beautiful and so short to be doing stuff like that. Stop it. Shame on you. Listen to Charlene Sapp. Shame on you. And I'm hearing so many cases, like I thought it was just like part of it that you see in the movies, where a woman is literally treating a man horribly, keeping him away from his children because you are a bitter baby mama, mad that he has moved on, or he didn't want you, or he didn't marry you, he didn't want to be with you, and you like getting in the way of him speaking to his child, spending time with his child, and he's paying child support on time at that, and you're just so pissed off that you can't have him. It just floors me. Stop it. Because there's so many people who you may know, and who we all have come across, people who they would beg to get time with their fathers, and their fathers don't give a shit about them. And you have a father who cares, who's actively engaged with the child, and you preventing the child from getting phone calls. You are gatekeeping phone calls, gatekeeping visits, keeping him from having visits, maybe even keeping him from spending time with his child, maybe at his own residence. And stop. And I'm sure there might be some men who do funny, funky stuff like that too. But I'm just saying, this is really for my ladies. I really should just call this baby mama drama. But there are some daddies who are trifling too and do these horrible things to their baby mamas, triangulation, trying to make the woman jealous. You know what? That's probably a whole nother topic. But I'm really talking to you, baby mamas, who just stop. You're blocking your blessings. You're blocking your child's blessings. And God don't like ugly. He don't care for pretty. So just act right. Your child will be so much more, and you will be so much more blessed by just being a co-parent. an amicable, pleasant, and do I say pleasant co-parent. Don't take out your drama because whatever you and that man did or didn't have going on, it didn't work out, and you were pissed off and you're lashing out. Stop. Because, like I said, you and we all know people that they would beg to have a father who cares about them. And if you have a child who's the father is active and has been a great dad to the child, consider yourself blessed and very fortunate and lucky. Okay? Not everyone has parents like mine or dads like mine or moms like mine. Even some moms too can act shitty. But some people would love to have an active, involved, loving parent in their life. Do not block it. Okay? Please. Please for me. And that's pretty much the crux. Whatever you and that man had or didn't have, let it go. Let it go. Throw it into the sea of forgetfulness and just focus on being the best co-parent that you two could be for the child or for the children if you have more than one child. And that was my main message. I heard a story about what I'm talking about. Oh, a guy was very upset, very disgruntled because the baby mama was just playing games and using the child as a chess piece, getting in the way of him having the value and adequate time that he wanted with the child, blocking phone calls. Sometimes she'll let him speak to the child. Sometimes she will. Sometimes she won't. Get in the way of him taking the child for extended visits to his house. Someone else didn't let the child go on a nice vacation. I think they were going to Disney World, and he was going with his people, and the baby mama got in the way, and you prevented your child from going to Disney World because you pissed off that he moved on without you. Girl, bye. You didn't even take your child to Disney World. So my point is, I just heard like at least 2 or 3 cases. I want to say 3 cases over the past 2 weeks, some of which what I just mentioned to you all. I was like, oh my God, this will be a great podcast episode. And here we are. You prevented your child from going to Disney World because he's moved on. All expenses would have been paid for the child. And you knew that. But you're mad that he moved on with someone else. And I don't even think the woman was even going on the trip. Because I think it's a situation where this person, I guess, got involved with someone else after, of course, this guy and this woman split. And he already had a trip planned with his family for the holidays for Disney World. And the woman, I don't even think she knows that he has another woman, but the point is she couldn't have him. I think it was a situation where she even said, well, I would like to go to just to accompany the child. Now, mind you, the child's about what, 5, 6? Why you gotta be there? I think the child's grandparents were gonna be there, and the father and cousins. What the hell? And I think in this situation they had broken up. Well, this was a situation they weren't even in a relationship. They were just moving and grooving, smashing and grinding. And it was an oopsie baby. And they never even had a relationship. And the child was about 5 or 6 now. And from what he said, he never hit it after he got her pregnant. And she's mad that in 2025 that she can't go with the family on a trip to Disney World. Let me unpack that. You never had a relationship with him. He never had a relationship with you. But you're holding on to when y'all used to smash. Mad that he never had a relationship and made you more than just a wham bam thank you man. But you ended up getting pregnant, as a lot of people do with these little sneaky link situations with no commitment. Mad you still didn't get the man 5, 6 years later. And you think you should come on a family trip to Disney World. And y'all never had a relationship. And this is just, that's one story, but it's just crazy. And like I said, someone else had a situation where it was a woman that he was actually in a relationship with, and they broke up, and she's using the child as a bargaining chip. Both these men shared that with me. And these are people like much younger than me. Like, I'm like mom to them, you know. Woo, child. And some older men have shared stories with me when their children were younger, what they went through with baby mamas or ex-wives or whatever. Whew, stop it. Messy, 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 messy. Anyway, that's my message. Stop playing the baby mama drama. Stop it. And that's all I have to say on that. I'm going to go watch some football. Y'all enjoy football. Enjoy your Saturday. Next week, I got to figure out well, let me see. This one was just something I had an itinerary of, let me check my phone, of what I was going to talk about. Because I like to plan my topics. But then this one it was like embedded in my soul and in my brain to address this issue because of these incidents that I'm sharing with you with these baby mamas, specifically causing baby daddies headaches and heartache and pain and preventing trips to Disney World and visits with the dads and all this other stuff. So I just had to jump on the internet and address this issue. Yes, I said internet. Throughout all my UVA education and private school education. Yes, I went there. I can't find here we go. Unless anything changes, our topic next week should be, okay, people looking for a come up. Dun, dun, dun. All right, people looking for a come up. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm going to have some wine or maybe a margarita. Anyway, thank you for being here with me. And I'll see y'all next week. Enjoy some football and basketball. Everything college is college basketball, college football. But I'm going to watch my cousin Keon Sapp play right now. All right. Thank you. See y'all next week. Bye. And treat those baby mamas and baby daddies right.